All right, so welcome back. It's been a little while since I've done a YouTube video, and we are going to get one going. And finally got the new boat. So my plan today is to tie the jigs I'm going to use tomorrow while I'm fishing. This time of year, mid-March, we had a really bad cold front last night. It's going to slowly start warming back up. I think these crappie are going to be ready to start feeding on some baby shad, and that's why I kind of come up with this color. I got a powder coated silver jig head with the black eye painted on it with the black acrylic. And what I'm trying to imitate or mimic is a baby shad, a wounded shad, something that these fish are looking for and ready to get fattened up before the spawn. So, and this is my favorite time of year, pre-spawn and post-spawn. I'm not so much a big fan of the spawn as I am pre-spawn and post-spawn. You've got actively feeding crappie that are trying to fatten up and get ready to start the spawn. So we're gonna tie up 6 of these, and I'm gonna take them, put them in my box, and tomorrow when I go out on the lake, I'm gonna start trying to break this boat in. I got a 10-hour break-in time, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a few breaks in there just to find out where the crappie are. I need to get the electronics worked out, make sure I understand what they're doing, how they're working. I didn't go with live scope or active target. I will eventually go with probably active target, but right now I just got the Lowrance hook reveals. I got a 7-inch on the front, 9-inch on the bow, or 7-inch on the bow and a 9-inch on the dashboard. So we're going to be doing some scouting, some looking, trying to figure stuff out. We end up into a good school of crappie. We're going to switch it over. We're going to make YouTube videos, so be prepared tomorrow. We'll have some kind of YouTube video up, whether it's just breaking the boat in, the walkthrough of it. But my channel's slowly going to switch from tying crappie jigs to crappie fishing, bluegill fishing, catfish. I want to get the boat rigged up to do some, catch some blue cats on Truman. So be ready, stay tuned. These videos be coming out pretty soon. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to tie a jig one day, and then we're going to take it out on the lake, and we're going to use it. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and we're going to see what these jigs we've been tying for the last 2 years, how they work out, how they do. I might even take the vise, put it on the boat with me, tweak a few jigs, make something up right off the bat that I'm thinking that they're probably feeding on better. So we'll just see how it works and see how it goes. If there's anything y'all want me to add to these videos, let me know. Send me a message. I'll do requests. We'll figure out what's going on. We'll come up with the video you want. But for now, I've got a 16th ounce pill head, number 4 J hook. I don't have a sickle hook right now. I got J hooks. I got sickle hooks, but I painted up the J hooks instead. My preference will always probably be the sickle hook. I just didn't dig them out. I just grabbed the first bag of them, and they were actually J hooks. So let's get the tying. We're going to be doing a chenilless body. So we're going to be tapering up the thread. We're going to be doing silver hackle feathers, and I'm going to throw in just a little bit of red bucktail in the middle of it, and probably some flash. Probably add a little bit of flash to it. We're not going to go real far down with our wrap. We're only going to go, say, a 1/4 inch away from the jig head. And remember, since we're going to taper it up, we're going to start working on that taper right there as we start this jig. So we are going to cut that tag end off, and we are going to get some hackle feathers. I've already pre-cut. Got them laying here on the table. I've cut them about the same as I always do, about the length of the jig head plus a little bit more. Trim them off, make them even. And we're going to start right there. We're going to wrap it in just as far as we want with our base wrap. We'll lay it over and put one more on that side, and we're going to put one on the other side, and then I'm going to probably tie the red bucktail in hanging off the bottom of it. We'll see how it looks. If I don't like it, we'll probably unwrap it and go with flash instead. We'll see how it works out. I'll cut those feathers just a little bit longer than I want it, but we're gonna make it work. Like I said, I'm gonna tie up about 6 of these. I'm gonna start putting jigs in my box. Okay, so we got that tied up. We're gonna start tapering up that neck. I think we might even add a little glitter on this one. And we're gonna take our red bucktail. And like I said, I'm not gonna use much. It's gonna be a very little amount. Kind of just enough to offset the color of this jig just a little bit. We're going to add that red bucktail right there to the bottom of that hook. Something a little bit different that I don't normally do. I don't mix a lot of different tail materials. Sometimes I'll do hackle and a little bit of marabou at times, but I don't go a lot from hackle to like bucktail. We're gonna give it a shot. Just a little bit right there at the bottom of it, just to give it a little color, maybe kind of a bleeding look. We're gonna come back up right there and we're gonna stop. Because I got the neck tapered up exactly how I want it, you know, kind of coming up at a V, kind of giving it a little more of a natural look than just plain flat wrap. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna UV resin coat that neck, and I think I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of gold gold glitter. So we're gonna trim that off right there nice and clean. We're gonna get our UV resin, and we're gonna be pretty liberal with it on that neck. We're gonna go on it kind of heavy right here. And go right across the eye with it. Let's get a little bit more on there. Like I said, we're gonna make it a little bit heavy. Get that drip working around it. Brush it together on that head, so that way you got that, it's all kind of connected. Thread, the head, the neck. Okay, so we got that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some, this is ultra fine glitter. And when they say ultra fine, they mean ultra fine. I'm gonna scoot back so I kind of got it all over me, and I just dip it on a dry paintbrush. And it's going everywhere. So we're just gonna sprinkle it right on that neck. I shouldn't have resin coated the head because I don't want it to stick on the head. That's what we got. So now we're going to take our UV flashlight. We're going to hit it just a little bit just to get it to harden up some. And then we're going to put it in our UV box. Got a new UV box I've been working on. That video will come out tomorrow night. I'll show you what I'm doing with my UV light now. We're gonna get it set up, and that's it. It's get that loose stuff out of it. And what I'm doing is what, you know, most people should be doing is, you know, trying to match that hatch just a little bit. Now I know I got a little crazy with red in it, the gold glitter and stuff like that, but I still accomplished, you know, a baby shad going by real quick. Maybe one that's even bleeding a little bit, got a little blood coming off of it. Got a little extra flash in it with that gold glitter in there. Don't show up real good on the camera, but I can see it real good. It's worked its way into that UV resin. Now that UV resin is going to harden up around that glitter, and now we've got that neck that's going to be kind of flashy, shiny also the same way. And you can go with silver glitter, you can go with gold glitter. They make it blue, red, multiple colors. Gold was, I think, the only one I got right now. I think I ran out of everything else, but that'll work. So be ready, stay tuned, keep your eye open tomorrow. I will post a video on the lake, in the boat. If everything goes right, I should have that video up sometime tomorrow evening, and we'll see how it all works out. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you will know when I got a new video up, and send me a message. Let me know if there's something you want to see, something you want us to do on the boat. But right now, that's all I got. Stay tuned. Like I said, be ready for tomorrow. Channel kind of changes a little bit starting tomorrow. See you guys.